O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down in the driver's seat, and when I rise up through the gears. You discern my thoughts from a car.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing well. As you can probably see, it's a bit dark. I'm trying an early going to work one today. So you're very welcome to Thoughts from a Car, the ramblings of an idiot. Today in the darkness, I hope you can hear me okay. Today in the darkness, I'm going to talk about a thing that struck me. Again, it's something that things that I sort of ponder about because, oh dear. I'm not the deepest of thinkers, but I do think about things, and there are things that play on my mind and things that occur to me, and I sort of think, there's something there. So today I was thinking about a book that I'd read by a fellow called Mark Manson, I think it is. He's written a couple of books. I can't remember, to be honest, which one this came from. I think it's from the second one. Everything's something. Anyway, it's about moral development and how we as humans develop as morally as we grow. And he says it begins with hedonism. So the little toddler goes into the freezer and sees ice cream and thinks, I want ice cream, and then starts ladling it into himself until he's sick or all the ice cream is gone. Doesn't care about whether that ice cream was to be used for some other event or for somebody else. So he just sees the ice cream, goes, I want ice cream, and then just eats it. The second one, as you get older, you develop a more transactional approach to morality. So you're an older child, you see the ice cream in the freezer, you think, oh, I really, really love ice cream. But you know that your mum's keeping this ice cream for some event, some family event later that day or whatever. So you think, no, wait a minute, I better keep mum sweet here. So because I want to ask her for permission to go to Sarah Jenkins' party later on, I'm going to not eat the ice cream. So the morality, instead of when you're toddler, the morality is there is no morality, it's what I want. Whenever you get a bit older, it becomes a transactional morality. I will do something or not do something because it will benefit me or it will not harm me at a later stage. And then Manson says the final one is the adult's version of morality, which is doing something because it's the right thing to do, or not doing something because it isn't, it's the wrong thing and you don't want to do that. So you may want the ice cream, and you may get brownie points for not eating it, whatever, but you don't eat it because it's not the right thing to do. It was going dark again. So, and again, my thoughts. Again, you think this is why it's not good to watch the news, because you sort of think, and everything goes back to Trump, and Trump loves that because everything goes to him. He's a narcissist. So But his morality, his way of doing things, as far as I can see, is based on, at best, at his very best, it's a transactional situation. He will do something for you if you will do something for him. He will do something, not because it's right or wrong, but because it'll stop something else happening to him. At his most base level, he is the hedonist. He wants something, It's if I see a beautiful woman, I just go and kiss her, or I grab them by the pussy or whatever it is. That it's that sort of hedonistic. Oh, I just do it because it's in the moment and that's what I want. And he never seems to do, as far as I can see, anything because it's the right thing to do, because it's the correct thing to do. Because as adults, you do something even though you don't get anything out of it. So I think Trump is at best transitional in his morality, if you can call that morality. Because it's not moral in a sense. It's about gains and losses, and it's about self. Always about self. Hedonism is about self. Transactional morality is about self. And this is what I can't understand. I mean, even in my sort of base reading of the New Testament and the life of Jesus and things like that, it wasn't about self. Yet modern Christianity turns it into self. What will happen to you if you were to die tonight? Do you want to go to heaven? Do you want to avoid hell? It's all about self. What will happen to me? What will me? I want the best. I want to have a harp and a mansion and a robe and a crown, and I want to have, and it's all about self. And yet the very heart of Christianity, as far as I can see, it's not about self. It's about sacrifice.
Have you spotted the edit? No, we talk about sacrifice as being important, and I think we as a society have stopped with the idea of sacrifice, because we're all about self. We're all about getting what we want. And again, that's not the morality that Manson is sort of talking about. That's hedonism or transactional morality. It's not that adult version, and that's what we're aiming for. So often we talk about things like somebody will say, oh, I was planning to go on holiday in June, but then something happened with one of my parents and I had to sacrifice the holiday to look after them. And you go, oh, very good, very good. And then they say, yeah, so we went in July instead. Yeah, that's not sacrifice. That's that's a temporary inconvenience. That's postponement. It's not sacrifice. Sacrifice is giving something up and not getting it back. And that's a frightening thing for today's society. But until we can learn how to sacrifice, then we will never grow. We will continue this downward sort of trend socially, in which we're all about self, and self is so destructive. In the end, it never achieves anything, because we're a society. We operate with each other. There is no other way around to do things. You cannot live on your own completely. Can't. You just can't. It's impossible. So, anyway, let's learn how to sacrifice a bit for the good of others. So, have yourselves a lovely day. Drive carefully, always. Make sure that you look after your friends and family. Make sure that you look after those who aren't your friends and family as well. And sure, I'll see you some other time. Okay, bye-bye.